was a movie about GhPage. Me did Rashad. And then me ba ha se me bo sofubi abaso. Sofubi ya de bi enwonwa. Shegana animunyam, Shegana for in crime. And no maba se me ba be she nipa animunyam. So for the friend of Bshp Adonteng Boateng, me say mo amoko TikTok, mo amoko Instagram, do na nim no. Mo huno or tufo or kansema in cransesem or a lot of things. Most of the time, which is all trendy power, man for status, all that. So for the Frigana, Bshp Adonteng Boateng, but what USA, Virginia, Hona, what say. Now, Nansemo na mete say, Papa na Baba ye, I didn't want to be ama a year the police department and the fire department of Virginia. It's in my imagine me follow the system very well. Me follow at the crowd, course. Now, I was for Enra and an event in a course so. Event in a course no offering a year Faithful Servants Awards and a course so Virginia. So for your friend of Bshp Adonteng Boateng, we can catch him that. I sorry or down your friend of Divine Word International Ministry of Virginia. Or domu ye papa no so nyame hira no. Na wase watena sia na odwen hu se da bi. You see a police for hon me USA, oko USA. You kasa police for bomb modern. First service also bomb modern. Yes, there are bad nuts. Makuma could be uma or mu say or adwen, but you can't judge them all based on makuba could be esumai. It's in a brass say obe award you mo obe show many munyam na mu the papa omo Virginia Virginia. I was for it or the counties no nyina ebam counties are we invite you mobile bit Arlington County, City of Alexandria, London County, Stafford County, Prince William County, VA State Patrol. We invite you munyina or award you very beautifully, very beautiful ceremony. Munyina the fire department and the police department. It was amazing. It was simply amazing event and of course Sonra Virginia. Papa Kasai or Kasai. Na oda police for ne fire for us. No say, hey, muni wa any wo. Yet me da sorry see abontin because of modern montia. You made American great. My police system is the best. Yes, and I'm a kind of binye. But in Juma mo bonne dia ano ding. Nyame sham bebre. No dia award and munyam e shell mo. At the for so buy media form back cover and it was just amazing. I was for sad way na me transit am jilebi. Bshp Adonteng Boateng timi nye wey na enkosa na Ghana for ente de ekoso. I was send me the video ne bremo na mo hwe bi. It was for enko hwe video. E wa kakra ba munya time na hwe de ekoso.
I want to talk a few minutes about the organizer and the gentleman that started the Faithful Servants Awards program. And he's going to come up and formally welcome you. And this is Bshp Boateng. He has churches around the country, around the world. He has for each of these ceremonial people that come in from Georgia and New York and Maryland to participate in the programs. He's very well supported. But the one thing that he does, he gives 100% of his heart to his community. Just recently, we with the members of Fairfax County Police Department and Communities of Trust purchased clothing or cloth for the widowers in Ghana and oil and rice that was sent back to Ghana. He also provides a lot of support to the community. Right behind us is a lot of homeless people that live in the woods, and he helps to support them. So there isn't anything that he doesn't do. So when you say a faithful servant, he is a faithful servant of God. But he recognizes when people are being mistreated, and he tries his best to try to correct it. So I'm not going to say any more, but at this time I would like to introduce to you our beloved, and if you hear him call me mommy, that's correct. I'm his mother. And my son, Bshp Boateng.
everybody. You're all welcome to this place. Mommy, thank you for the kind and terrific introduction today. I also want to thank you for your service to Fairfax and the whole of Virginia, for all the good things you have done, and for hosting this event this time. I feel very honored to be here, and I am honored also today that you have gathered here to be honored in a great way. Usually society talks about bad things we do, but when people do good, we are blindsided by that. I have goose pimples to see you sitting here, seeing all the sacrifices you do to make the United States of America the greatest country in the world. This morning while I watched Ukraine being bombed by Russia, I thought about you, that if it was in this country, most of you will be very busy leaving your family behind to go and defend weak, helpless people. Today, the work that you do in this country to give us peace is exemplified by the sacrifices that the people of Ukraine are doing to fight for peace. America has peace because of the work you do daily, especially when COVID came. When all of us were covering our home and thinking about our family, daily most of you are called to go out to help people who you don't even know from anywhere. Today, I just want to say thank you and thank you and thank you. Virginia is one of the safest states in America because of your hard work, because of your respect for everybody. We all feel very safe to be here because when I call the police, it doesn't matter the color of my skin or the tone of my voice, my accent, but you will respond in Virginia to do the work that you're supposed to do. This is what humanity stands for. This is what every man must do, that we must respect all, love all, and appreciate everybody. The law enforcement in America is what democracy is about. Because after all that the laws are done, without the work of a cop, a policeman, a firefighter, nothing can be done because the chains will be broken. I am here today to say thank you, and thank you, and thank you again for making us have peace in this country. I don't agree with the idea by some people that the police must be defunded. When I hear people say police must be defunded, then I'm beginning to think that they don't kind of understand what democracy stands for. Because democracy is a chain that can never be broken in the link, because at the end of all democracy and the peace we enjoy in this country, it's because of you. And if you are defunded, then it means the chain is broken. And we're going to Putin's country where only one man stands strong and his others are only taken from one man. But America will continue to be great because of you. America will never ever fail in our creed to enjoy our liberties and freedom so long as you continue to wear your uniform. If you feel hated by anybody, feel that there are so many people who love you and love you the best, because you are the best the country can ever have. I am thankful to you all for being here today. And I believe one of the highest duties for any mankind to do is to love your neighbor as yourself and respect everybody. Virginia, we have no complaints about the police we have here in the communities, because you guys are good, you rock, and we appreciate you. We thank you. I want everybody to know that we honor you, we love you, And as surely as God gives us the opportunity to live, we shall continue to do this more and more and more, because when people do good, you appreciate them for being good. In Virginia, we have no complaints about police officers, but we have only honor and respect and dignity for all of you for the good work you do. I want to say God bless you and thank you. There will be food served, enjoy. There's a brother or sister you might never meet after this service, so while the person is there, please enjoy the company of somebody. You might never know when we might meet somewhere again. God bless you. I want to thank my wife and my family. I want to thank my pastors. One came all the way from Germany to be here to represent this event. I have a family that came all the way from Georgia. Some are from New Jersey, some are from Maryland, and from all over the place. And they are here to also support you. God bless you. God bless America. And God bless the United States of America, USA, USA, USA. I salute you all. Thank you for being here.
Yes. Master Police Officer Genevieve Kirk from the Fairfax County Police Department.
Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed his grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea.
Too many mics. Okay. So we're going to start the award portion of our program, the part that you guys came really to see. And our first award is going to be presented by the chair of the Board of Supervisors for Fairfax County, Supervisor Jeff McKay. And he's been in his positions for several years now, but he's been on the board of supervisors since he was a little tot. So he has grown into the position. And like, where's Chief Newsom? You see how he stepped up there? So Jeff is going to present this award.
Thank you very much, Shirley. And first, let's give Shirley Ginwright a round of applause, everyone. A really loud one. I am going to present this award, and before I do, though, I just want to say a few things. First, I want to thank all of our men and women in law enforcement today from the bottom of my heart, but most importantly, I want to thank your extended families who you're away from right now and who make tremendous sacrifices so that you can serve the public the way that you do. People talk about public safety family, and I've had an opportunity and a privilege in my life to experience that. But I don't think most people understand that there's two tiers. There's your family at home that deals with a lot of the challenges that you all deal with every day in your hard jobs that you take home, the stresses that you take home. And then there's your men and women in uniform who always have your back. And that family affair is what really should make all of you proud to do the profession that you do, coupled with community support, which is why we're really here today coming together as a community to honor all of you, to respect all of you, and to remind you all that the community supports you in and every day. Not always shown in the newspapers. Is there anyone from the media here? Of course not, because there's great stories to be told here about camaraderie, about support for each other, about how we feel about our men and women in law enforcement. And so I salute each and every one of you, including the folks who aren't here today, who are out working right now, serving our community. But it is my privilege to present the Soaring Eagle Award, which is presented to an individual, organization, group, or business that provides exceptional support to public safety and to our community. This year's award goes to Apple Federal Credit Union President and CEO Andy Grimm. In 1956, Apple Federal Credit Union started serving our community. And since that time, they have never stopped serving our community. They go far beyond providing financial services to our community, but they provide support at all levels of our community, but most importantly, supporting our men and women in law enforcement and our vulnerable children, many of which get connected with groups like Communities of Trust and law enforcement through that bridge. They've been generous in so many ways. When it comes to first responders, Apple has been a steadfast member of Communities of Trust since 2017 and bring ideas and volunteer support to all the meetings and events of the Communities of Trust. They're also a proud partner of Firefighters and Friends to the Rescue for over a decade, contributing $80,000 and volunteers to support efforts to provide local kids with school supplies, warm coats, and new toys. Humanity. And I've been to many of their drives at their branches, and the community and Apple are so generous in helping our challenged youth who may not have the opportunities that all of us had. When the pandemic hit, Apple delivered meals that they purchased from local restaurants who were struggling during COVID to give those meals to our first responders who also were facing an unbelievable amount of stress during the pandemic. It's just what Apple does for our community. So join me in celebrating the award, the Soaring Eagle Award, to Apple Credit Union President and CEO Andy Grimm. Andy, come on up.
Oh, did I? Showing my athletic prowess there. I'm sorry. Thank you so much, Jeff.
This is my last official thing from Community Trust.
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you so much for that glowing tribute. I got a quick question. I got to ask a question because I got the right group here. Would a Soaring Eagle Award get you out of speeding tickets? I'm asking for a friend. No, I don't. Is that on your dashboard? That's what I was keeping in the car for a little while. Thank you. You know, Jeff did a great introduction for me. I can't add too much for his description of what Apple does. I mean, I think for many years we've been supporting those that both serve and protect the community. That's what we do. But you know, we do love the concept of communities of trust, and it's that word, the trust word, is what really sticks with me, because trust is so important when there's uncertainty. It is the key to stopping uncertainty. It's the antidote to uncertainty, and I think we all agree we're living in a very uncertain world right now. So we cannot be more grateful for the sacrifices you first responders do to build that trust in the community every day, and you're doing a great job of it. And we just want this program to continue. Now, from Apple's standpoint, gratitude's not enough, right? We feel like we got to raise the bar a little bit. We got to up the ante, and we've given a lot in terms of monetary contribution. We've done some voluntary work, but I just wanted to quickly, before I go here today, hope I'm not taking too much time. We have a new product I think would be very relevant to everybody out here today. We have a product that's designed specifically for first responders. It is a revolving line of credit at an insanely, and I say insanely, low rate, because I know it will help with recruiting. You know, one of our jobs is to improve the financial lives of those that improve the lives of us. I mean, this is a small return we can do for all the good you do every day. And I'm in awe of being in this room with all these uniforms. I got tremendous respect for what you do, and I can't thank you enough. And I just, real quick, if I could, our chairman of the board, Calanthea Tucker's here. She is the guiding force behind our philanthropic efforts. And we have our community outreach team. Katie Knight, our superstar on TV all the time. Cynthia Mackley and Amanda, thank you for serving our purpose. Thank you, everybody, so much. We really appreciate it.
It is now time for our presentation of the Faithful Servants Awards. And so I'd like to first begin with the Arlington County Police Department and invite Chief Andy Penn to join me up here and invite Corporal Patrick Smithgall. Corporal Smithgall is a senior officer on Adams Squad and a senior field training officer in the Arlington County Police Department. According to the nomination, he continuously displays leadership traits and mentors the junior officers on the squad, and is extremely knowledgeable with departmental policy, legal issues, and police tactics. When he is on the scene of a call, the supervisors can rest assured that it will be handled correctly. Corporal Smithgall also serves as a member of the Civil Disturbance Unit and previously was a school resource officer. While in the performance of those duties as an SRO, he received multiple commendations generated from parents and staff members alike for outstanding work and the positive impact he had on the students. Corporal Smithgall exemplifies the definition of an honorable, dedicated public servant who genuinely cares about the community that he serves and the officers he serves with. He continuously strives for improvement in himself and others, doing everything he can to initiate the changes and improvements that he believes to be beneficial. The type of dedication that Corporal Smithgall demonstrates to public service is admirable and sets a high bar for leadership and change as he encourages it in others and lives it in himself. Congratulations, Corporal Smithgall. Thank you very much. Thank you, Chief Penn. And now we turn to the Prince William County Sheriff's Department. I'd like to invite Sheriff Glendale Hill, along with Captain Willie Hardiman. Captain Hardiman was nominated for the 2022 Faithful Servants Award because of his relentless service and dedication to this community through the Juvenile Restorative Justice Program. Since 2010, Captain Hardiman has served as a mentor for over 1,000 at-risk youth heading towards the wrong path of life. Captain Hardiman works diligently with the students to provide them with the necessary tools to acknowledge their wrongdoings and prevent bad habits from continuing. He has candid conversations with the students and their families and teaches the students better decision-making skills and positive ways of handling stressful situations they encounter at home, in school, and in the community. In addition, he emphasizes to them that they matter and working hard, and discusses with them the importance of staying in a school, working hard, and avoiding negative influences. Through the program, they are given a second chance at life to make better decisions and get back on the right path towards success. Many students have graduated the program and are living successful lives now. Congratulations to you, sir. Thank you. And now we turn to little logistics change here. This way the pictures can be done in the center. I want to turn now to Prince William County Police Department and invite Chief Peter Newsham. And we have 3 officers being given the Faithful Servants Award, so I'd like to call forward Master Police Officer Luke Dean, First Sergeant William Billy Franks, and Sergeant Kurt Wallace. Master Police Officer Luke Dean joined the Prince William County Police Department in January of 2007, and since that time he has been instrumental with Special Olympics of Virginia. He has worked tirelessly planning fundraising events such as the annual golf tournament, haunted trails, numerous Tip a Cop events, and Cover the Cruisers. From the beginning, he has always been an inspiration to others and has recruited squad mates and other officers to join his efforts. Luke organized and participated in numerous law enforcement torch run events in Prince William County. Luke has also participated in several of the Metropolitan Washington Airport Authority's plane pool events for Special Olympics held at Dulles Airport. First Sergeant William Billy Franks joined the department in 2003, and Sergeant Kurt Wallace joined the department in 2007. Both of them have been involved with the Special Olympics law enforcement torch run since 2015. These officers work the midnight shift during most of this time and continue to volunteer before and after their shifts. Billy, Kurt, and Luke organize the annual law enforcement torch run each June, the annual polar plunge held in February, and assisted with the annual plane pool at Dulles Airport. Billy has set high goals for the team and each event, and these officers helped raise more than $80,000 for each event. Billy, Kurt, and Luke have been a valuable part of the team, which has raised awareness in the county. Billy has included our Public Information Office in spreading the word for fundraising and annual events. In 2019, First Sergeant Franks was presented an autism awareness patch from another jurisdiction, which motivated him to create a Prince William County Police Department autism awareness patch for them. The autism patch is comprised of different color puzzle pieces, which represent the complexity of the spectrum of autism. The patches are used to bridge the gap with the families that have members with special needs. The patch has been a great asset in helping calm fear and anxiety with those officers who officers come in contact with occasionally. These patches are highly appreciated by community members, by the department, and now by us. Thank you all very much. Congratulations. Okay, and now we're going to Fairfax County Sheriff's Office. I want to call up Major Shobe to help present the award to Master Deputy Sheriff Kent Lynn. Master Deputy Sheriff Kent Lewin is a 16-year agency veteran with a reputation of hard work and reliability. His positive attitude makes him a key player, contributing to his squad's morale and success. He is highly respected by his peers and supervisors alike. He can often be heard saying his famous line to his teammates, "Stay motivated," correct? MDS Lynn's elevated work ethic not only benefits his co-workers, but the community he serves. Over the course of his career, he has devoted his spare time to actively serving on 4 specialized units within the Sheriff's Office: the Honor Guard Unit, Child ID Team, Project Lifesaver Team, and the Child Safety Seat Program. As a member of the Sheriff's Office award-winning Honor Guard Unit, Lewin has completed hundreds of missions in his 15 years on the team. He has been awarded the Top Performance Award several years in a row for completing the most missions, varying from funeral and burial services, graduations, parades, judge investitures, and other special events in Fairfax County and the surrounding Washington, D.C. metropolitan area. He strives to give back to our community families by working with Project Lifesaver for the past 14 years, the Child ID Program, and the Child Safety Seat Program. He always looks forward to interacting with community members, educating parents, installing safety seats, and ensuring that the kids are staying safe. Deputy Lewin has proven that his commitment to the community goes beyond the average call of duty. As he said it himself, "I don't do this for the money, I do it for the people, and this is my passion." Congratulations, MDS Lynn. And also with the Fairfax County Sheriff's Office, we invite Private First Class Jenna Krasowski. Jenna was nominated for her assistance with Girl Scout Troop Junior Troops throughout Fairfax County. These kindergarten age groups have been working on a project to earn their Respecting Authority Daisy Pedal and Detective Badge. As a female guest presenter, Jenna was the perfect match to speak and convey an impression on these daisies. Private First Class Krasowski volunteered her time to speak to 3 troops between July and November of 2021, in addition to her duties as a squad deputy. The parents could not say enough great things about her and the presentation. She has been appreciated tremendously by her department for her enthusiasm and passion for making this community engagement event a success. Congratulations. Thank you. Now we're calling up a superhero team from the Fairfax County Fire and Rescue Department. We have Carlos Carrillo, Kathy Carrillo, Lauren Jewell, Daniel Gajewski, Rico Contreras, Michael Eddy, Lawrence Mullen, Matthew Burns, Brendan Petersburg, Eric Provo, Adam Ellis, and Police Officer Megan Hawkins. And we invite Assistant Chief Joseph Neer to join us here on the stage with this superhero team. In late 2014, the Fairfax County Fire and Rescue Department, Captain Carlo Carrillo, who's retired, coordinated an initial team of off-duty uniformed firefighters to raise the spirits of children who have cancer at the Inova Children's Hospital. The team, representing individuals from fire and rescue, police, and sheriff, worked in small groups, going room by room to visit the children. The visits were coordinated with the parents and hospital staff to ensure that the event was approved. And the visit did not impact the safety and health of the children. Over the years, participants have included the Fairfax County Fire Department and the Herndon Police Department. Over the years, the team transitioned their appearance to that of superheroes. In-person visits were stopped during COVID, and for the safety of the children, the FRD Technical Rescue Operations personnel assisted the superhero team in overcoming the challenges associated with COVID and continued visits with the children from outside the building via a rappelling-based mission. The superhero team dressed in costumes and rappelled to greet the kids, write notes on the glass with dry erase markers, and even play tic-tac-toe from outside the windows. During the holidays, the group facilitated a visit from Santa via a Fire and Rescue Division ladder truck. Congratulations to the superhero team. Thank you all. Meg, you can stay up here. We also invite now from Fairfax County Police Department, Chief Kevin Davis. And we invite Police Officer First Class Megan Hawkins. Meg has established a strong reputation among the community members in the Sully District, the supervisors and her patrol peers as being an efficient, knowledgeable, enthusiastic, and proactive police officer educator. As the community outreach officer for the Sully District Station, Meg works in conjunction with national and local groups, participating in educating community members in various programs including security assessments for homes, properties and businesses, safety and security presentations, and organizing community meetings and events. But these are just a few of the programs that she's involved in. One of the programs that she's passionate about is called the Hidden in Plain Sight program. This in-person interactive program for adults provides education about the signs of risky behavior in teens and young adults. It touches on drug and alcohol use, mental well-being, eating disorders, risky sexual behaviors, and more. She guides the attendees through a presentation that opens their eyes to what is right in front of them. In addition, she participates in the Honor Flight program, a national network working together to honor our nation's veterans who served in World War II, to the Korean War, and through to Vietnam, with a trip to the memorials in D.C. Some of PFC Hawkins' most important work has been with the Fairfax County Communities of Trust, where for the past 3 years she has served as co-chair. She has been the main point of contact for the FCPD in coordinating outreach activities within the department and other public safety agencies. She has strengthened the department's trust within the community, increased awareness of programs, identified community issues, and put forward recommendations to solve them, and has partnered with organizations that have brought positive change to Fairfax County. Meg embodies the values of the Fairfax County Police Department, which includes the highest moral and ethical standards, upholding public trust and maintaining accountability to the public, collaborating with community members to better understand the nature of local problems, and she has developed meaningful and cooperative strategies to solve these problems. Congratulations, Meg. Thank you. And now we invite, Chief Davis, please stay there as we invite Master Police Officer Robert Earps. Many of you know MPO Earps as Bubba, who he's affectionately known as. He's been serving the residents of Fairfax County for over 30 years. During this time, he has established himself as a leader who truly cares about people in the county. Assigned originally to the Mount Vernon Station for the majority of his career, he has held various positions to include patrol officer, school resource officer, detective, crime prevention officer. Regardless of the position he held, MPO Earps made community engagement a priority. This focus on the community led to his assignment as the Faith Community Liaison for the Mount Vernon Station, and eventually his current position of Community Outreach Officer for the West Springfield Station. Shortly after assuming the community outreach position, Bubba identified 70 houses of worship within the district and introduced himself to their leaders. Understanding the need for law enforcement to strengthen relationships with the faith community and wanting to expand upon the Faith Community Liaison position he previously held, MPO Earps created the Police and Faith Community, or PFC. He is now making that possible for every district station around the county. The PFC is focused on enhancing the relationships between the police department, local clergy leaders, their congregants, and the community to better address and solve local problems. Congratulations, Bubba. And we invite Captain Camille Weaver, who is accepting for our third Faithful Servant Award, which is Master Police Officer Michael W. Weaver. MPO Michael Weaver is nominated for the Faithful Servants Award because he is a faithful servant who cares about the community and does so with action. He's worked at the Fair Oaks Station for 17 years, and in that time has gotten to know business owners and community members. Some of those community members have been down on the luck when MPO Weaver has encountered them. His supervisor recently told the nominating committee stories of MPO Weaver's squad mates recalling events where he has bought food and blankets with his own money for homeless individuals. It seems to be common knowledge, but is done with a humbleness that encompasses what a faithful servant should be. Despite the challenges presented these last few years, MPO Weaver has demonstrated outstanding professionalism and is arguably the most knowledgeable officer at the Fair Oaks Station. He uses his relationships to investigate crimes, assist in apprehension of suspects, or recover missing persons. He recently helped identify a suspect in an indecent exposure case because of his knowledge of his patrol area and the people in it. He also volunteers to assist in the new patrol staffing model, and he recognizes areas that can be improved. He is a natural leader, and for this, we offer him the Faithful Servant Award. Thank you very much. Thank you. And now we turn to the Stafford County Sheriff's Office, and we invite Lieutenant Diggs, who's representing Stafford County, and his Faithful Servant Award goes to Deputy Sheriff Stephen Curtis. In January of 2021, during the heart of the COVID pandemic, Deputy Stephen Curtis was assigned to the Sheriff's Office Crime Prevention Unit and was given the responsibility of rebranding and rejuvenating the Worship Watch program. The Worship Watch program is a community partnership between faith-based organizations and the Sheriff's Office, working together to support, encourage, and look out for one another in order to improve quality of life and deter criminal activity within the faith community. Deputy Curtis understood the importance of this program and immediately took on the challenge. He began reaching out to countless houses of worship by any means possible to discuss the program and form new partnerships. Within the first 30 days of this assignment, he partnered with 20 new houses of worship, held over 50 meetings both in person and via Zoom in order to begin the process of bringing this group of individual partners together as a faith-based team with common goals. Deputy Curtis hosted countless trainings throughout the year with the worship community to include domestic violence resource training, active shooter training, fraud, and scam awareness. His weekends are typically filled with church events, community events, children's events, blood drives, toy drives, vaccination clinics, and yes, even running the Ebenezer Church's Go for Bo 1 mile kids run in full uniform to include his hat and Corfam shoes. We now present this award to Stafford County Sheriff Stephen Curtis. Thank you very much. And our last Faithful Servant Award is for Virginia State Police, and we invite First Sergeant Kenneth Blank to come forward. Maybe not the last Faithful Servant Award. I'm told there's one that we have. Okay, got it. So we invite the Faithful Servant Award from Virginia State Police, who is State Trooper Eric Thomas. Congratulations, sir. Trooper Thomas also works with the Distracted Driver Program and provided 4 presentations to high schools, the military, and other safety-minded organizations regarding driver distractions, driver impairment, and the associated laws during the 2021 calendar year. Trooper Thomas also provided a safety talk to workers at the local DBI office. He focused his talk on keeping them safe as they work on the interstate, and also what they should do if they discover something possibly criminal in nature in the course of their duties. Trooper Thomas enjoys working closely with the community. During last year, he took part in community-related events, including paying tribute to doctors and nurses and medical personnel at one of the hospitals, giving away school supplies to children prior to the start of the school year, and taking part in a community movie night, handing out candy as well to children during Halloween and providing toys for underprivileged children during holiday time. As we progressed into the new year, Trooper Thomas has further equipped himself to engage with the community in an additional way, as he recently attended and completed training to become a crime prevention specialist. Trooper Thomas has proven to be a very hardworking individual with enforcement efforts equally matched by his dedication to help the community through the Distracted Driving Program, safety talks, and the community relations events. It's for this reason that the State Police has chosen Trooper Thomas for the Faithful Servant Award. Congratulations, sir. And now we invite, for our last award, the Town of Vienna Police Department and Master Police Officer Juan Vasquez. Presenting that is Chief Jim Morris. I don't have it, so can I invite you to?
I got it, not a problem. We nominated MPO Juan Vasquez for this award for his community service to the town of Vienna. If anyone knows the Vienna Police Department, we're a small agency, so everyone wears many, many hats. Juan is a perfect example of that. He's our community outreach officer. He pays special attentions to communities with Spanish-speaking households to make sure we're getting services to them the way we should. And he also oversees issuing highlights, weekly newsletter to the community to keep them informed about the police department and the goings-on. He's our school resource officer. He's our Boy Scout tour guide. He just does anything community for the station, and he does a wonderful job, so he's very deserving of this award.
Thank you very much. Why don't you get in there for a picture? Thank you so much. And now we have a very special presentation for our own Shirley Ginwright. Shirley, can you come stand over here with us? Yes, that's you. It's your turn. It's not on the list, Shirley.
I thought it was time for me to do the special things.
Shirley, as you know, has been the chairman of the Communities of Trust since 2014 when you created it. It was no easy task. You've done an amazing job as a leader of this community, and I am proud to be a part of it. Have seen you and have really known you since you were president of the NAACP in Fairfax County. You have such a positive impact on this community, on all the law enforcement agencies in this region, and on me personally. You've been at the temple. You've spoken so beautifully to members of our community about how important it is to build trust and relationships in the police department, and we are gifted to have you as our leader. I just heard recently that you are stepping down as chairman of the Communities of Trust and now will be working for the police department. And and you were honored by the Board of Supervisors just this week. Congratulations to you. But we want to offer you a special token of appreciation from all of the people that have been part of this journey that you've been on in Communities of Trust. And so Meg is going to present you with a special case that right now is empty, but in just moments we have officers and people from in this room that we're going to bring you coins from their departments and their organizations that you can put inside of this case and put it on your wall. Let's hear it for Shirley Ginwright, everyone. Beautiful. That'll go in your new office in the police department, right? So great. Congratulations to you, Shirley.
The other day I was in a briefing with our police chief, and I was able to get a coin from the representatives from Scotland. So I can add that in there. So thank you very much. I am just delighted and surprised, So I just say it was my God-given talent. When I was younger, I always wanted to be a missionary. And I didn't do that. But this is my missionary duty. And so when God leaves, and he opens a door and closes one door, he opens another. So I've met some fantastic people who some have become very close friends. So you have touched my lives as I have touched yours in one way or the other. And so again, thank you so much. And I stepped down as in a leadership role of Communities of Trust, but I am still an advocate for the community, so I'll still be around to help out. So thank you very much. And I have if I can get Supervisor Lusk, if you can come up here, please, and Chairman McKay. As I stepped down from Communities of Trust, there were individuals who have been right there by my side all the time. No, these awards isn't for you, but I need you up here for picture tape. But I've had some fantastic people in the committee that have helped to make it as successful as it is. And one of those individuals was one of my co-chairs. And he didn't, I remember we were coming from a class in Richmond, and we were talking about communities of trust, and we were eating dinner at the Cracker Barrel, and he says, you know what, we can call it Communities of Trust. And I said, yeah, and I'm gonna go online and get the domain name. And we did all of that over dinner. So I would like Lieutenant Colonel Dean Lay. Dean, if you could come up. And I just want to say thank you for being my co-chair. He was the first co-chair of Communities of Trust. Then he got promoted, and he had to give it up. So, Dean is my brother from another mother. That's what we always say. And then, so don't go anywhere, because all these are supposed to be surprises. So just bear with me here. The other one is, in Hollywood they always say who gets the most awards. Well, today the person that gets the most awards is Police Officer First Class Megan Hawkins. Meg is currently the co-chair for Communities of Trust, and she has been for the past 3 years. This is my last official chief. It really is. I had to try to hide. Deborah Allen, where are you? Is your name Deborah Allen? We have events in the community, and Deborah is always there with us to do whatever I ask her to do, or whatever I need her to do. I call her at night, and she's okay, what do you want me to do? What time you need me to be there? And so I just want to say thank you for all the support that you've given us, especially during the public safety days. And Bishop, you didn't pay for these either. I just want you to know. I spent my money on this one. And Cantor Michael Shockett. Michael has been the chaplain also for Communities of Trust. Every meeting we have, we meet the third Thursday of every month. Thank you, Michael. We meet the third Thursday of every month from 10 to 12, and of course our meetings are from Zoom, and we're getting larger and larger. But we always start our meetings with prayer. And Michael leads a lot of those prayers, but we just go around the room. And I remember once there was a young lady, I asked her to pray, and she told me she was Buddhist. And my question to her was, do you pray? And she said, yes. I said, okay, that's what I asked her. Say a prayer. But afterwards, she mentioned to me how much she appreciated the fact that I allowed her to pray. So when we talk about diversity, equity, and inclusion, that was inclusion. And it means a lot to people. So as you move around in your daily lives and your work, remember the person that's sitting there that says nothing, just including them could break the silence. Because after that, she became a very good worker with Communities of Trust. So I have a few more. I'm going to still get you out on time. Major Gregory Freed. Gregory was also one of the co-chairs of Communities of Trust, and he got promoted to major and had to give it up. And so, because after you become major, you can't be the co-chair anymore. So thank you very much for everything that you do. Yep. Greg is my new boss. So this is going to be a real good transition. It's going to be interesting. And the last one, the person isn't here. And that was for Donald Craig. Donald is currently our chair of Communities of Trust. I stepped down and gave it to him. And now I have one more, and I guarantee you I'm done. And let me read what it says. 2022, and all of them say the same. Excellent in Community Service Award presented to, and all these individuals, in recognition and appreciation for your dedication and exceptional community support, service, and outreach. And my last one goes to my son, Bishop Adonteng Boateng. So I wanted to say thank you very much for everything that you've done and for supporting me. And I'm looking for transitioning and what God has planned for me for the rest. So at this time, I'm going to turn it back over to Bishop Boateng. Okay. Oh, we're going to take a picture? Yeah. Oh. I'm going to turn it off.
I just want to thank everybody for being here. I believe that we all enjoyed ourselves. It is our prayer that now that we have seen Apple here, the bank here, next year we will not do it in Virginia alone, but we'll try and include Washington, D.C. and the state of Maryland, so we can have the tri-state for everybody to enjoy. Because while we are here, we have news that some police officers in Maryland wish that they are part of this. And if we're building the country has about 50 flags, which represent everybody, your creed, your color, your religion here. So it is my prayer that we can build it bigger, and for the whole country also to appreciate the work you daily do. If you get up in the morning to go to work, there's a possibility that a criminal who has a gun, some of them just hate the police. You know, some people just say the police. And it's so surprising that if they have an emergency, they will call 911 to get the police to come and help them. That's why we say you guys rock. You guys are good. Without you, the peace we have, the tranquility we have here, it would never be as it is. So forever, anytime you get up in the morning and you hear the sound of a horn of a car or the humming of an engine of a car, it is just the community telling you once again every day that we thank you, we thank you, we thank you, and we thank you. There's a man here that I don't have an award for him, but I just want to acknowledge him because the work we do in the community is big, and without his support, I would never be able to do what I do. Elder Jamana, please, can you come up? Please give a clap of him onto this man. Before I take my seat and we close this event, I just want to say one thing to everybody. The flag of our country, United States of America, is red, white, and blue. That represents the freedom we enjoy here. Just see how the people in Ukraine are fighting for a common freedom. Babies are being killed. Pregnant women are dying, and you see firefighters and people trying to save life. Anytime the officers that are here, you see that. See yourself in that shoe. That if it was here, you would have done even more, because everything America do is not common, but we do the best. You are the best. We appreciate you. We thank you for being here. Next year we're going to make it bigger, and we just want to say thank you and thank you and thank you again, especially to the chiefs that are here. We feel comforted to know that you are there to support all of us. I have my neighbors that are here. I want you to give a clap offering unto them. We have some of our pastors all the way from Georgia just to be here to serve you. Please, can you give a clap offering unto them? One of our pastors lady traveled all the way from Germany just to be here from Hamburg. Just we can give a clap offering unto her. And as you do, please, can you also give a clap offering unto yourself? We really appreciate you. We thank you. And we say, God bless you and bless you and bless you and bless you. Can you close your eyes? Let me say a word of prayer while we depart the service, please. We would like to take some pictures. The back there on the wall. Please, can you rise up and let us give our God this great honor by being on our feet, please. The wall at the back there with the award services is meant for pictures. So please, if you came with a friend or family, don't leave. We would like to take a picture. We would like to send it to your unit so that you can display it on the wall. Can we close our eyes now? Heavenly Father, we thank you and we bless your name. That God, you have been good to us in the country and the state of Virginia. For the peace these great men and women you have called, they do to give us the safety that we enjoy here. We're praying daily for them that, Lord, your countenance will shine upon them and you'll be a blessing unto them. Cover them under the umbrella of your wings, that, Lord, daily they will be covered from that which they fear. Continue to bless them and make them great. Continue to give them the understanding to hold the community together. We thank you for everybody that traveled from New Jersey, from New York, from Connecticut, from New Jersey, from Georgia, and from Germany to this place to be part of this program. I thank you for all that as we travel from here, grant us traveling mercies that we can continue to enjoy your faithfulness and your goodness in all things. I thank you for every officer that traveled here. Lord, grant us the life that we need, and next year we shall be here again to even make it bigger than we have done. We really do appreciate you, and we thank you for being here with us. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen. On that note, Mommy, can I share the grace? She's saying that there's a lot of food left and they are making takeaway. So please, if you go there, you do a takeaway so you can do extra services to yourself. May the grace for our Lord Jesus Christ, the love of God, and the sweet fellowship of the Holy Spirit be with us now and forevermore. Amen. Please don't leave without taking pictures. I want to see you in the pictures. We thank you that you're here. We've closed, but you can always enjoy this place. Thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate you.
I just want to get this photo and get a part of this. But you know, now everybody's going to start snatching everybody. Listen, you better calm down.
Miradent Oral Care System for the whole family for brighter, fresher, and more radiant smile. With alcohol-free fluoride, calming toothpaste for the hypersensitive teeth. Miradent is excellent for all ages. Miradent Oral Care System for cosmetic and professional dental care. Now available